Dear students, in the previous video, I have shown that how to perform the experiment to determine the dielectric constant of the given material. And we have taken the values for that experiment also. So by using that value, how we are going to calculate the dielectric constant. So in this video, I am going to show the calculation part for this particular experiment. So let us start the experiment now. So first, the values what we have taken in that experiment is VC. VC is voltage across the capacitor. Its value is 1.653 volt. This is the value of voltage across capacitor. And then VR. VR is the voltage across the resistor. To take this voltage across the resistor, we have to interchange the wires. That also I mentioned in the experiment. So VR is equal to 0.753. So these two values only we have taken in that experiment. And then we have to note down the R value from that experiment. So we used the resistance in the circuit. Okay, that resistance value is 100 kilo ohm. 100 kilo ohm. Okay, so here kilo is 1000. So we can write it as 100 into 10 cube ohm. 100 into 10 cube ohm. So these are the values we have to note down to calculate the dielectric constant. So VC and VR and then R. So what is the first calculation? They have given I is equal to, we are going to find the current value. I is equal to VR divided by R. Now this formula we got from this Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. This is the Ohm's law, right? So I is equal to V by R. I is equal to V by R. So now this V is representing VR, that is voltage across the resistor. Why? Because this R is similar to this one. That is the reason we have to consider VR by R. So now substitute the value. Where is the VR? Here it is 0.753 divided by R value. R is 100 into 10 cube, right? So by substituting these two values, we will get the current, that is 7.53 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay, so if you substitute these values and if you calculate, we will get this answer. Current unit is ampere. So 10 power minus 6 means we can mention it as micro ampere. So this is the first result we are getting. First result. The second one is XC. Okay, what is mean by XC? XC is capacitive reactance. Capacitive reactance. That means when AC current is applied to the capacitor, that time opposes the flow of current little. That means this capacitor is also doing the work of resistor. That is named it as capacitive reactance. So X is nothing but resistance only. So R is equal to, how can we write this expression? V by I. So here we are talking about X. Instead of R we are using XC. So XC is equal to V by I. This V is nothing but for capacitor. So VC by I. VC by I. Right. So now what is the VC value as per our experiment? 1.653 volt divided by our current value is 7.53 into 10 to the power of minus 6. By substituting these two values in the formula, we will get 219521.9124. Okay, so by substituting these values, we will get XC, capacitive reactance, is equal to this much. Actually, capacitive reactance is nothing but R. So its unit is mentioned in ohm. Okay, so this is the second result we are getting now. Second result, right? Next we have to calculate capacitance. So what is the formula for the capacitance? Let us discuss now. Capacitance C is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi F into XC. 2 pi F into XC. Actually here 1 by 2 pi we can substitute F value. F is the, listen, how we have to calculate the F value. So F is nothing but frequency of the AC, current. Okay, so for this experiment we used the AC signal generator. So frequency F is equal to 10 kilohertz. So this value already mentioned in the board itself. So while doing the experiment, this also we have to note down 10 kilohertz. So kilo in the sense 10 into 10 cube hertz. So this is the value of F. So this is what we have to substitute in this formula. So during the experiment we have taken these two values, right? One is VC and another one is VR. And the two values we have to observe. Okay, that is one is R value. Already it is in the board. Okay, R, and then frequency. These two values we have to observe. So these two should be in the observation part and two should be during the experiment we have taken the values, right? So now I substitute 2 into pi F is 10 into 10 cube. Okay, and then C value from the previous calculation, sorry, XC value now 219521.9124. Okay, so by substituting all the values we will get the result is 7.25000709009 into 10 to the power of minus 11. Okay, by substituting all the values in the formula, we will get the result 7.250070909 into 10 to the power of minus 11. Actually, C is the capacitance. Its unit is mentioned as farad. Okay, so three part we have completed. The final one is the dielectric constant calculation. Okay, so let me explain once again. First we are calculating I, and the second one is capacitive reactance, and the C is the capacitance of the capacitor, and the last one is the dielectric constant. For that we have to use this formula, this value of C. Okay, so let us go and discuss the dielectric constant. So now the dielectric constant formula is dielectric constant K is equal to C into D divided by epsilon naught into A. Okay, C value just now we have calculated, and the epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space. Permittivity of free space. Which is equal to 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12 farad per meter. So constant directly we are going to substitute. And what is this D and A? Okay, let us discuss one by one. So D is the thickness of the sample. D is the thickness of the sample. Okay, so during the experiment I shown four different types of samples. One is here I will write first one glass, okay, and then Teflon, acrylic, and piezoelectric material. So I shown four samples. So based on the sample, its thickness is changing. Okay, so for example, glass material thickness is 3 mm. Okay, and then Teflon is 1 mm, acrylic is 2 mm, and then piezoelectric is 5 mm. So these are the thickness of the different samples. So for our experiment we used Teflon. Okay, so Teflon thickness is 1 millimeter, convert into meter. So 1 into 10 power minus 3 meter. So this is the D value for our calculation part now. And the next one is A we have to calculate. What is this A value? A is the area. A is the area of the, see, A is the area of the parallel plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor. So it is a circular in shape, right? So A is equal to, what is the formula? Pi r square. Pi r square. Here r represents radius of the capacitor. Radius of the capacitor. Actually here we used two capacitors, that means for the experiment. One is large and another one is small. So whichever we are choosing, accordingly the radius value to be substituted. For example, for Teflon, it is bigger size. Okay, for the large one, the radius is 3.75 centimeter. Okay, if suppose if you are using piezoelectric material, the size of the capacitor is small. Okay, so for the small, the radius of the capacitor is equal to 1.15 centimeter. Okay, so which you are choosing for your experiment, that value to be substituted here. This experiment I have chosen the large one. Okay, I used the sample Teflon. That's what the large radius only I have to consider. What is this 3.75? So it should be converted into meter. So 3.75 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Okay, so this is the R value. Find out the A now. A is equal to pi into R square. What is your R value? 3.75 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, it is whole square. R square value. This is R and whole square. So by substituting this value, you will get 4.4178 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter square. So this is the A value. See here, now we calculated, that means we know D for our experiment 1 into 10 power minus 3 meter, and A value 4.4178 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter square. So now we know all the values. We will substitute in this formula. What is the formula for K? K is equal to C into D divided by epsilon naught into A. Substitute the value of all these things. So C value is 7.257070909 into 10 to the power of minus 11 into D. Thickness of the sample is 1 millimeter, which is converted into meter. So which is equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter divided by epsilon naught value is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12 farad per meter into area is equal to 4.4178 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Okay, so by substituting all those values, this is not required here. By substituting all those values, finally we are getting the result 1.85. 1.85. If you rounded off this, the next term will be 1.9. Further, if you round off, it is approximately equal to 2. So the dielectric constant for the Teflon material is 2. Okay, so it is almost the exact value. Okay, actual value is 2. We are getting nearby 1.85. So we have done the experiment properly to get the exact value almost. Okay, in this way we have to do the calculation for the dielectric constant of the given material. So in this experiment, in this calculation part, I have taken the example Teflon, okay, during experiment as well as the calculation. So whichever the material you are choosing, you can choose either glass or acrylic or piezoelectric material. So based on that, D value will change, okay, as well as area. So area will be common for this two, and here the area will be different. Why? Because the radius of the capacitor is small here. The radius of the capacitor will be large compared to this one. So here this radius will be changing, accordingly the area of the capacitor will be changing, and here this radius is small. Okay, so based on your sample you have to do this calculation in the same way so that you will get the exact values. Okay, if you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. Thank you everyone.